welcome. This is Pine Leaf Needles, Skirmish from Middle Earth. Here we are at Bag End, getting ready for the first leg of the Fellowship Walk for this year, where we will be walking from Bag End all the way down to Green Hill Country in Tuckborough. And tonight I have with me Draculetta.
It would help if I take my mic off mute. Hello, all.
Yes, we have Etheros.
Hello.
And we have... Oh, could you introduce yourself?
I certainly can. I am known on Landrabal and around the Middle Earth Network as Bandoris.
And welcome, Bandoris. And we are here in the Pret festivities, getting ready to start. So we may be a few minutes off since our hostess is currently patching, since there was a patch this morning.
Those pesky updates.
Yep.
Trying to make the game better. Gosh.
Do that in your own time.
Well, fortunately, I managed to do mine enough in advance to handle that situation.
Seemed like a big patch today. It was for what seemed to be a quality of life patch. It seemed pretty big.
Yeah.
Though, did any of you guys notice the mounted follow bug?
I never actually experienced the issue, but supposedly that was a big problem for a lot of people.
Oh, it was awesome. You could would fly at light speed.
Oh, is that what the bug was?
It was amazing. You would fly at light speed right past the person you were on auto follow, no matter how far away from you were. It was fantastic.
I should have messed around with that.
I was like, that's not cool. Don't fix that.
Well, apparently some people didn't like that.
Well, clearly they, did not experience the need for speed, because I was, my kinmates and I were like sitting there just racing past each other using it. It was hilarious. Entertainment for hours.
Okay.
So back on the important subject of the weather, because that's what we talk about 90% of the time here. Fortunately, it's quite sunny in game by the looks of it, compared to the rain it was yesterday. Or the day before. Party was tipping down for most of it.
I unfortunately was unable to make it. I have a prior obligation, unfortunately. Makes me sad.
Well, looks like we've got a crowd gathering here.
There's quite a few. I'm pretty impressed. This is my first walk.
Ah.
This is mine too. I just never got around to attending the other ones.
Right. Oh, do we have anyone back here? A few more. Here we are on the Langeville server, which is the roleplay encourage server, since when Langeville was created, there was no such thing as official roleplayer servers in the Turbine world. So it became the unofficial roleplay server. And when the official roleplayer servers came in from Codemasters World, they designated this as roleplay encouraged. That's a large part of the population likes role-playing, or at least likes special events. Hence, one of the kinships on the server is called Visitor from Another Server. Just to come to these events.
Yeah, and we get a big draw from them during Weatherstock too.
Yeah, I guess you would.
It's pretty huge.
Why, yes, I presume there were quite a number of visitors here. Ooh, wait a minute. What is this? Is this a quest ring above Lobelia Sackville Baggis's head? I
Is
must
that
hear.
significant?
I must hear a story from her. Excuse me.
You don't want to talk to her. She's nothing but bad news.
Well, yeah, that's true. And she has a theory about what happened to.
I'm sure it's nothing good. Don't believe her.
Yeah. Yeah,
Not
seems
but
to have
lies
something.
and deceit.
Seems to have something to do with mushrooms.
Oh, I know that Lotho is under the belief that Bilbo ran out of money, put on a fake beard, and is now secretly masquerading as a dwarf, mining and attempting to recover his fortune.
Well, she seems to be convinced that he disappeared due to Holly Hornblower's pies.
Well, you know, she's throwing a lot of pies around the Shire, so, I mean, who knows?
Yep.
Well, then at Winterfest, there's the whole, you know, Gandalf, like, stole him, or, you know, the play. So, I mean, the theories around old Mad Baggins are just,
Yeah.
many and inappropriate.
Yes. Well, the craziest one I must have heard in this entire one is the person who thought that Bilbo went off to live with elves.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
I heard that as well. They said he got as far as the edge of the wild. I mean, that's just insane.
Right.
What sensible hobbit would do that?
I don't know. Next thing you know, they're going to say that he sent his nephew off to Mordor or something like that.
I'm not even sure they know what Mordor is.
You got a point there.
They probably think it's just when you put an extra door in a house.
Mordor.
Oh, well.
Thank you, folks. I'll be here all night.
Yes.
Shame to say, it took me a few seconds to get that.
Well, they were going to call it Round Door, but it just didn't sound as good. So that would be cool if you renamed Mordor Round Door, like all the hobbits would go there, and since hobbits are the ones who, you know, save the world, Sauron would just be done. Just completely shot.
All right.
Be awesome. Just tell the hobbits that behind the Black Gate there's pie and mushrooms. It's over.
And that is absolutely right, James. And thank you guys so much for starting the feed without me. Andang here, lead director of Lotro Players. So excited for today's walk, and very excited to see the first part of the walk, especially where Pineleaf will have a few surprises coming up.
Yes. We see a gauntlet forming up in the front.
Indeed. What could they possibly be forming up for?
I don't know, but the ones on the left have these warden shields on them.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
I don't know. Somebody threw a halberd at me, and I went, okay. It's kind of like a job interview. You show up dressed nice and hope something good happens.
Yeah, that looks like a... Looking at the hobbit in front looks like I'm looking in a mirror. Feels like a procession.
Got some nice music going on while we're waiting for Lillicate to finish patching here.
Yep. The riders of the Westfold are
Well,
sitting in front of Bag End.
Lily Kate right now seems to be in her other account, maybe, because Pine Lily is currently active.
Yeah, Pine Lily. Oh, so that's Lily Kate? I did not know that.
Yeah, that's her alternate.
She threw a halberd at me and was like, here. I'm like, but I'm not a warden. She's like, pretend. Okay. Please don't hurt me.
Those spears can be deadly, can't they?
You know, wardens are just. I actually watched a guy. We were doing one of the Moria skirms, the one where the boss gives you the armor with the traps and the fire that I'm completely blanking on the name of. And I watched him take his 85 warden, and he was literally tanking, holding, and defeating probably 40 orcs at once. It was amazing to watch. So yeah, do not mess with the wardens. we literally in the skirm, somebody turned on the Benny Hill music. It was because you just saw all these orcs running at. It was hilarious.
Boy, I never was quite able to do that.
It was amazing to watch, and he never died. I couldn't believe it.
It's
My
not fun when
lord.
you're the orc, though.
Oh, they get to respawn. You know, Sauron's status on orc is kill all you want, we'll make more.
That's true.
If
It
it
really is their
doesn't work,
policy,
yeah,
I gotta
right.
say.
Maybe someone should pretend to be a dwarf warden for Sig's benefit.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, that would be apropos.
See, as an elf, I could say something about that, but I'll just leave it lay.
I'll have to say, I would have liked to have seen dwarf wardens.
I have to say this music's great on both sides of this walk. This is really set up great.
Yeah, it's surprising. I popped in and I was like, oh my goodness, wow.
They are preparing. We got the 2-minute warning from Pine Lily. Looks marked.
Immediately sets mood to confused.
Glad I got the best seat in the house for this.
Before then, no messing a boot.
A boot? Why would a hobbit be wearing boots?
I think that was a warden pun.
I thought it was a Canadian pun.
Yeah.
Well, she lives in Italy.
Either one works.
Yes. Like a sergeant preparing the troops.
I have to say, Andang, it scares me to see a freak named Andang.
Yes, I actually renamed my character last night because nobody recognized me with
It's-
my previous name.
I just keep waiting for this freak to tear off like a mask and there be this orc underneath ready to just who somehow escaped the Moors and is killing everyone.
Well, I did create a level. My first character on Landerville I named Andang, but then once I transferred over my other characters, it kind of messed everything up. So I actually had to spend $20 to rename 2 characters because I didn't want to delete my captain even though I stopped playing him.
Okay. You ready?
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Well, not exactly in sync.
That's awesome though. Like this is a really cool idea.
I'm just impressed nobody sword saluted.
Well, I have a feeling many of them I better give them a return salute there. Okay.
I half expected after the 5-minute delay that we'd see like all of them do sword salutes.
And yet
Right,
they
now
can
they start
synchronize
cheering.
cheer.
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. We're getting ready to start the walk.
Okay, so this is the 21 cheer salute.
Well, it is mostly hobbits. I mean,
Yes.
it's about as military as you can get.
Well, you have a point with that. They are hobbits. Give them a closing salute. Alright, let us inspect the line. Oh, that looks like a mirror. Yes.
Think we need a screenshot of you two together.
Alright, I guess I'll arrange that next. Let's see. Ooh, quite a hobbits on this end, I guess. Let's see. Alright.
You know, there's one that seems a little out of place. He's a little above the others, if you will.
Alright, let's see if I can get this screenshot fast for it.
That's what you get for drinking Ent Draft.
Then your foot hair falls out. It's just bad news.
So I'm already amazed by the turnout we have here. It's pretty impressive for our first leg of the walk.
I just like to say that it's for such a good cause. I mean, I can't say enough good stuff about Child's Play.
Alright.
Like someone interpreted Fallout as fall over.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
Let me get my burglar out of this yucky law enforcement clothing.
Okay.
The skies are just wonderful for really long screenshots today.
Oh, actually, I think this would be a good screenshot there.
There you are, Bandris. I found you.
I'm not hard to see. It's the guy in the eye-blinding red.
Now we are getting ready for Lily Kate to arrive.
Yes, the sister has to go talk to someone else, I suppose, really quickly.
Well, here are a few people there. Ah, a few security guards, I guess. Security today is being provided by the Council as a secret fire, which is one of the
And I
key
believe
ships-
along with Draculetta, right?
Yes,
Correct. That would be my kin.
and that's also my kin. I assume they're saluting me since I don't have UI turned on.
Yes, we were actually.
Okay. Oh, Moondog, okay. Our kin leader.
I was trying to take screenshots from up there and I fell off.
Fell off bag end?
No,
I
I
have
was
a
on the
screenshot
lamppost.
of you up there.
Oh.
It's pretty easy to climb Hobbit lamp posts.
What are you trying to say?
Ah, a
What are you trying to
lamppost.
say about their height? Huh?
You know what? You know what? I'll
What?
tell you what I'm gonna say.
What are you gonna say?
I can't even see you.
There you go. Is that better? Jump up and
Now
down.
I can see you. I really couldn't because I was so close from that perspective.
Story of my life.
All right.
There's a ton of people here. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a party the day before and Turbine retweets and you announce it and it just turns into this huge thing.
This is amazing.
You
I
should
keep trying to count the people, but more show up.
I know.
You should see it during the walk when.
Oh, I hope we have a line like 80 miles long
It would be good if we could line literally from Bag End to Green Hill Country.
to the
Like,
next
just-
area. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
We can't go any further, guys.
I'm still standing in front of Lobelia. Somebody help me out.
Sorry, Pine Leaf can't move forward and the train has to stay together.
Well, they do start circling around at the destination. At least that's what Golden Star did. Well, waiting for everybody else
That's
to
right,
catch
yeah.
up.
And this is a good time to mention that the next leg of the walk will be this Saturday, the 28th, at 2 p.m. server time. So be sure to catch us then, and it's every Saturday after that until the 19th, I believe, which is that last Saturday. And then there's a final one on the following Thursday on the 24th. So be sure to watch out for that. And on Saturdays, it's 2 p.m. every single time. And on the final Thursday, it is at 6 p.m. for that final leg of the walk. So be sure to join us next week at 2 p.m. this week at 2 p.m. on Saturday for the next leg of the walk.
And that's actually timed pretty close to the actual canonical duration of the journey, isn't it?
It is timed exactly to the day of the journey. And this year we decided to include a party because, well, why not? It's a ton of fun. And it's a great way to kick off the event. So while
Now-
there is a several year difference there, we figured it fit in well enough to...
Well, actually, there's not. The day before Frodo set out, he had a small party in honor of Uncle Bilbo's
That is
birthday
true,
called
yes.
the 100-Way Feast. So,
However, I think us having 200 people was closer to Bilbo's party.
a little bit.
Yeah,
This is insane.
one or two extra.
And I just checked, and we are at 7% of our goal currently.
All right.
Yes, and at 10%, we will unlock the next journey for this this Saturday. So be sure to try to at least get us to our next goal, so we can continue to walk.
Right. So if we get that by next Saturday, and I'm sure we are all wishing that.
That's right, and the more we get, the farther we'll walk.
Yep.
And we also have auctions up, I presume.
I'm upset. Last year, I was trying to win an auction. There was an in-game auction, a date with the infamous Eggthill, and I lost. I was looking forward to that.
Okay.
There's a fantastic die auction that went live today.
I saw that. That's amazing.
So that's an
And
auction
then
to die
also
for.
there's still the
Oh.
One Ring auction. There's still the painting by Weta, and the One Rings by Weta as well, and several other auctions that are starting to climb up there. So be sure to get in now and try to hold your spot.
Yes. And I see that that Volkari won the Magical Skirmish.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's a great value, and there will be several more of your skirmishes going up for auction soon, right, Pine?
Yep. Let's see. In a few days, I believe the next one that'll be coming up will be the one for Laurelin.
All right, awesome.
Is everybody ready?
Now she's just taunting us.
Yeah, yes, of course. You gotta remember, it's past midnight where she is.
I hope she drinks coffee.
Yeah, I don't know what Italians drink to keep awake.
Cappuccino?
Hey,
Espresso, I think.
All right, here's.
All right, it looks like the line is starting to form. So
Yep.
shortest in the front, taller in the back.
All
What are you
right.
trying to say?
So
what are you trying to
we
say?
have.
You know what? I'm just gonna come back over here and taunt you again.
Right, security can flank and form in advance of the party. In advance of the party, of course, since that is security's job. And I'm the camera crew, so obviously I am wherever I think will make a good shot.
Ethelros, you need to get the founder's gear.
I have no idea what that is.
The stuff I'm wearing, and Lilikate's wearing. The organizer's gear.
Nah, I didn't know how to get all of that, so a bit late for me.
The line is forming.
Remind me to talk to you about it after. Sure.
Yeah.
You can see how orderly we make this.
Usually it's not too orderly.
We have a few riders here also, who seem to be doing a flanking line.
Whoops, that was in regional.
Yeah, still works.
Except for everyone else in the region.
Someone just log into the game for the first time is going to be confused.
Form a single line. What? What is this? And dang. Who's that
Yeah,
guy?
what a concept. Well, I'm not
Oh
too
wow,
sure.
this line's getting really long.
I'm not too sure we want the mounted people in the same line as the unmounted people.
The short people get stepped on by horses and stuff.
Yeah.
This is quite the line.
Right.
Not for me.
Okay. I think I see the end of the line down at the Brandywine, right?
It's getting close. My screen can't even capture how long this line is. That's pretty
Oh
impressive,
boy,
actually.
this is. Oh, okay. Nah, all right. I guess not to the Brandywine. It's.
And the walk seems to be starting.
All right. Ooh,
Following
Yeah.
up the rear.
I could see them moving already.
This is fantastic.
Oops. All right, now let us. All right.
Just for the record, we do in fact walk the journey. We don't run it,
Yep.
which is a misconception by some. I remember in previous years there were several who thought that we would be running the event, but
It's the
no.
Fellowship
Well,
run. the
We're
next-
running it from one point of view,
That's
but not
closer to the end of
other.
the journey.
So the line is moving off. So I may once in a while speed up a little bit to see where everybody is. They went
I
that
already
way.
screwed up once.
And the security team's already doing a good job.
What, killing wolves?
Killing shrews, yes.
Shrews! Oh,
Yes.
shrews! Yeah, we
Mighty
gotta be careful
dangerous
about those
creatures, them.
shrews.
I find them to be rather majestic.
Now, how are they going to get over the river?
That's a good question. But we are, in fact, following the journey as close as we could map it out, which may or may not require some to swim.
Well, if you stay close to the rocks, I don't think you get dismounted.
Yeah.
That
Well,
is correct.
I'm pretty sure though that Frodo, that Frodo and Sam did not swim across.
Well, actually, in the lore, they say that there's a small bridge here, and that's just something that must have been missed. They talk about them crossing a small bridge, so
Yep. So maybe that's what that fallen tree is. It's considered a bridge. I don't know.
it could be.
Yeah.
Right now we are getting into the wolf territory. So the security team
I want to see if anyone stops to mine the copper here.
take out stuff.
That'd be awesome. Sweet copper.
Stop the walk. I've got to pick up loot.
Yep, there it is. Someone mining the
See?
copper.
I knew it was gonna happen.
That target was totally mine, Shurs.
Hey, copper's copper. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not getting any of these kills. Stupid inductions.
Well, you're missing out on some crazy XP.
Yeah, at level 85.
Yeah, that 1 point, man.
Somehow this doesn't
Looks
look
like the
an
rest of the
orderly
walk
single
has finally
file.
caught up here. This is quite the walk.
It looks like the horses are in a more orderly line than the walkers are.
Because they are.
I somehow ended up in the horse line and had to go back to the walking line, which is confusing me because I'm not on a horse.
Oh,
Very fast walking.
yeah, where?
You know, in the books, they must have been taking their sweet time. I'm just saying.
And be sure to stay with Lillykate, of course,
Yeah,
as we are following as close as possible to Frodo's journey.
yeah. There's. The
And you might want to pay attention to the animals that you see, because there is a contest
Yes.
going for that.
Yes, there is a contest run by
There's Lily.
came up with by Mist and Lillykate, where they decided to have one where if you notice the most creatures and get the most stuff correct, then you actually get to get a prize, which is fantastic.
Do other walkers count?
As creatures,
Yeah, I mean they are technically, mammalian.
I don't believe so.
Darn it.
Oh, what about this bear here that's behind this walker?
And does a person on a horse count as two?
Horse counts, wouldn't it?
If an Oliphant full of tons of enemies only counts as one, I would say
But see, that's dwarf math, and that never
no.
counts.
That is true.
Well, actually, I
Someone kill
always
the Cody,
assumed that he
quick.
meant that the elephant only counted as one, but that the guys on him all counted separately. At least Legolas thought so. He counted each person he
Well-
killed as he killed them.
Well, then you've got dwarf logic versus elf logic, and that conversation has no logic.
Indeed.
All right, you got a point there. Of course, that's from the movie, not from the book, since they weren't counting kills
Yeah.
during that battle. Only during Helm's Deep did they count.
Only during Helm's Deep. There is a sequence at the end of the Helm's Deep movie that really irks me when they're tallying up their counted kills, and Gimli says I've got my axe embedded in his nervous system, and I'm sitting here thinking, how do you know what a nervous system is? This is whoa, is there some secret dwarf medical school we need to know about?
Well, you know how those dwarves are.
We technically do not know about any of their writings, so it is very unplausibly possible
Very unplausibly possible.
that it could have, they might know.
Stop
They might
it.
at least have an idea of what a nervous system is.
That's my
I would
guess.
assume it's what happens to a hobbit when they miss a meal.
Well, yes.
Horses went round in a circle.
Yeah, everyone got confused,
Oh my goodness.
and we're being yelled at by somebody for trampling their taters.
Yeah, I'd say that's most likely what would happen.
Absolutely.
Yep, and thank you actually for noticing that, because that actually is part of the walk, believe it or not.
What, trampling on
With one of the-
taters?
Farmers complaining about it, because there are actually several things that we actually have people staying out waiting for us to come by throughout the walk that will get involved, we'll say, in special ways,
And somehow I ended up in the horses again.
including everything from Black Riders to all sorts of stuff, so be on the lookout.
Black Riders.
That's right.
I don't like Black Riders,
Dang. Oh,
especially
Someone's got a
when they're.
someone has a pet cave claw?
It seems that way. We had a chicken last night with us
That's awesome.
at the party, yeah.
Oh, I have to bring a chicken.
Chickens love to party.
They did. I'm not even gonna respond to that.
I lost.
Alright. Let's see what we've got here. Alright, I seem to be at the back end of the line right now.
Apparently your stride isn't as quick as...
And we are about halfway to our goal now of Green Hill Country. So we're about halfway through the walk.
Ooh, and there's somebody fighting off some vicious bees.
Yes, and they are vicious, I will tell you that. And the security team needs to be careful for respawners at this point in the journey.
Yeah.
It is very dangerous path here. And we have several people, passers-by, watching us here.
Going, what are they doing?
So I'm looking over from the Tuckborough Bridge right now.
Alright, this is actually a fantastic photo op moment with us all kind of gathered on this hill. So I'm going to try to get a screenshot here.
Just trying to find a place in the line.
Alright, that is fantastic. I'm trying to find the line.
Well, it looks like we've split into two groups here.
It looks like there's a V, yeah. Look, Kate, where are you? Indeed.
Oh, she
Making
got
it hard for the
confusticated.
security team here.
Yeah, indeed.
And I believe we need to head a little bit south for our next part of the journey. Where is Lillicate?
I am not sure. I don't see her. Let me run ahead.
This is why there were
Please.
only a couple hobbits leaving.
Alright. Oh, Lily. Ollie, Ollie, I'm for free.
No, the farmer's getting upset.
Alright.
Let's see, Andang is making mad money. That matted skin and white hides.
Well, where's everybody?
Well, after my bet, I need all the money I can get.
Yeah, I heard about that the day of, and I could like see him doing Hobbit tantrum in my mind.
I would have been doing coin flip.
I'm a champion of Eriador. I shall not trivial myself with such tantrums you speak of.
Okay.
Instead, you'll pout in the corner.
No, I'll just yell really loud and kill a bunch of stuff.
Alright.
Oh, okay, that works. Sure, why not?
Oh, this way,
Sounds
folks.
like a champion thing to do.
Okay, I found Miss Lillicate.
Oh,
Yes, she's in the front, I believe.
then why are we way back here? What, people went ahead of her or something?
Yeah, she's down.
Yep, she's over at Old Sally.
Oh, Old Sally?
Old Sally.
Oh, that's way up front of everyone.
She said, meet at Old Sally.
Okay. Let me find this little piece
Yep,
of pork.
and this is actually, they did actually have to track back here because of some farmers, I believe, I want to say. There
It
was
was-
some reason that they had to track back through.
Yeah, it was to
over here.
avoid being noticed, and
Right, yep.
So,
And so they actually do a little bit of a curve up and then curve back around and down. And there's Little Kate once
okay,
more. And we actually have a ton of extra walkers now, my goodness.
Oh, right.
I think I got everybody coming down now. I think we're all going to join up here.
Alright.
Good opportunity for another screenshot.
Indeed, yeah, this is just amazing how many people are here. I don't think we've ever had this many people in game during a walk, or it's on the verge of breaking that, because this is just crazy.
I thought you said she was near Old Sally.
That was that she
I'm
said
on target
she's-
right now, so just catch up with me, Pineleaf.
But
You'll
I'm
get up
trying
to
to find Andang.
Oh wait, you're not in our group. Never mind.
Well, I've got Tinky right next to me.
We're getting ready to go into the trees at Tuckborough,
Into the trees at
but we're not going to go that way, obviously. Or maybe we do, I don't remember.
It's pandemonium. mass
Somebody has a map, and it's Lillicate, and she'll find the way.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, if I remember right, we go right along the wall in the south here.
Yep.
wall in the south.
Till we make our way to Green Hill Country.
Okay.
The line seems to be reforming.
All right. Then.
Yeah, and we got quite the long line. It's actually wrapping around that that hill. My goodness, this is a long line.
Oh,
Try to get a good screenshot of that. Oop.
Yeah, and Shurs, if you can send Lilicate, Forte, and Pineleaf those screenshots once you're done.
Will do.
All right, now. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where you are.
All right, and we just had Delane send me an IM, and he said, good luck with the walk. And for those of you that do not know who Delane is, he actually has over, let me actually check right now, but he is actually the most popular YouTuber that does Lotro on the internet. And so that is a huge thing to have his support with us tonight. And let's
All
see
right.
here.
I've completely lost you all. I went to Old Sally like you told me to, and no one else was there.
I think that what Tinky just said for everyone to go there. I don't know. I'm kind of part of the line, and we're coming up on. I just walked past Moondog.
Yep.
That's not
And
telling me
just
a
so you
thing.
guys know, I would like to shout out
I'm
to
sorry.
I would
You
like
got
to
to
shout out to
remember,
Delane because
I
he actually
have
has
no UI.
Oh my goodness! No, you don't. Oh god.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That's why I need
But I
a
would
better
actually,
description.
Where are you
I'm
at,
sorry, I
Philippe?
can't
And
see much.
I will come and get you.
I am on the road going out of Tuckborough.
I'm going to apologize in advance for what I almost said, which was look for the big line of people, which would have been of absolutely no assistance.
And it looks
All
like
right.
we are hitting a lag wall here.
I wonder
Uh,
if I
I will
somehow
come
went.
and try to find you, finally.
Is anyone else seeing everyone running in spot?
Nope.
Nope. Fine
Or
here.
stuck?
All right. Oh, here, I think I just found something. There we go. People are running, not walking here.
Oh, now they're moving along.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
they
Yeah,
finally...
there is a bit of
All right.
showing.
back to the whole Delane thing real quick. He's actually he has over 1 million views on YouTube. And so a big thanks to him
Wow.
for giving us a shout out. He's the biggest person who does Lotro broadcasting and does other games as well. So big thanks to him for doing that shout out.
All right.
And he is a great guy in general too. So
That's right, yeah, he is.
And there's old Sally. She's never gonna get out of them. Poor old Sally.
And
Hey, at
someone else
least
sent
Sally-
me another message that they can't wait for my next Wildermore video, which, real quick plug here for myself. My final part of Wildermore will be going up tomorrow, hopefully, assuming there's no unforeseen issues.
Oh,
Oh.
you finally got all of it up?
Hey, we gotta be
Part
careful. We're
52.
going by the beehives now.
Part 52 goes up tomorrow.
Wow. So what you're telling me is it's a light overview.
It's a complete playthrough. There's
Oh, I know.
Okay.
there's
You said
20-minute vids.
52, so you have a full deck.
That's right, full deck of 20-minute videos on average.
You could watch a video a week and cover a whole year.
That's right.
All right.
I actually made them quite a while ago just so that I could actually survive during school.
Yeah.
those would be the last video evidence of known as Banner, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. We've got the line coming. Lily Kate stopped for a moment, I guess, till everyone could reform, and now is resuming. We're about to,
Oh, this
Enter
is a
into
great
the
spot for a
gate.
screenshot.
which we're now entering Green Hill Country.
Yeah. Preparing for that.
Yes.
So I
Now
assume
entering green.
I assume she has some area that she wishes to stop at, like Odo's farm or something like that.
Yes, yes, we do have an area to stop, of course.
Okay, looks like she's making a turn up a hill.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's actually closer to the middle of Green Hill Country, if I remember right, where we stop.
Climbing the hill?
Mm-hmm. And she gave a cheer, so that might be the end of the walk.
Wait for everyone to stop. Getting a good opportunity for a screenshot.
We will camp here.
All right, so a big cheer out from everyone, and I believe there are a few musicians that might play. I don't know, just out of spur, and so definitely stay here and continue the party. But this might be the end of the stream, depending on what Pineleaf decides here.
Little,
Maybe some stragglers here.
a little bit of fireworks here. Anybody have any final words before we end the show?
Be sure to join us Saturday at 2 p.m. for the next leg of the walk, assuming we make it to our next goal. Go to LoTroPlayers.com to donate and help us raise money for Child's Play charity. We're trying to raise $5,000, and we are currently about 7.5% of the way there. And we need to get to 10 to walk any further, so be sure to help support children in hospitals. 100% of all the donations goes straight to Child's Play. And thank you all for watching.
Very well, see you then, and that is 2 o'clock server time, which is Eastern U.S. time. And that will be 6 o'clock p.m. Greenwich time. So I don't think anyone really uses that at the moment.
People in Greenwich do.
Well, I thought they'd be on British summertime right now. Right. So good night, everyone, and see you then. This is Pine Leaf Needles. May your shield protect you, and your spear never break.